Yo, what's good and God bless, it's your boy Sick and I'm back with a new Bleach Rebirth for Souls video for you today. They dropped 3 new gameplay trailers for us, y'all. They dropped 3 new trailers. We got a Uryu trailer, we got a Rukia trailer, and we got an Ichigo trailer. And it shows a little bit more gameplay and I'm excited for that. So we're gonna break down these trailers for you and I'm gonna give you my thoughts of what's going on in the trailers and so on and so forth. But before we get started with the breakdown, if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. And also, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, consider subscribing. But yeah, we about to get right into it. The first trailer we're gonna break down is the Uryu trailer. And there's some interesting things that I've seen in the trailer. So let's go for it. So Uryu is the first character that we're gonna go over, and we've seen a little bit of his gameplay in the announcement trailer, but now we got a whole bunch of more stuff to look at. So a proud Quincy who pierces enemy while using a variety of long range attacks. So Uryu's first spiritual pressure move is Quincy Arrow. Fires the arrow forward. If the arrow hits the opponent, Uryu uses Hurricane Yaku to move in front of the opponent and does a follow-up attack that fires numerous arrows. So as we can see, Uryu shoots an arrow, and if it hits, he jumps from the end and shoots about 6 to 7 arrows after that. And the move will look like it could be charged up, but I'm not too sure. But if it does have the ability to be charged up, I hope you're able to cancel that, like the arrow aim with like a Hurricane Yaku step or some type of side step where you can cancel out the animation of it. That would be dope. Now the next spiritual pressure move we have is Zell Snyder. By holding Zell Snyder, Uryu absorbs the opponent's attack and fires back a powerful attack of his own. So this move is basically a parry, and I'm kind of surprised that he has this move. I thought there would be maybe 2 different Uryus, because he's using Zell Snyder and he doesn't use Zell Snyder into the Rukia arc, and he has a kind of complete different fighting style in the Rukia arc because he loses his powers and gains it back. Because in the Soul Society arc, he was more about single shots, where in the Rukia arc, he is more about multiple shots at once when it comes to his Quincy arrows. So that is pretty surprising that it seems like they just merging the 2 movesets together. So it is what it is, and I'm kind of disappointed that the Zell Snyder is just a parry. It could have been more than just a parry. It could have been part of his movesets as well. This is why I wish they was 2 Uryus, but it is what it is. So moving on from there, we're going to talk about Uryu's Awakening and what does it do. And it says, by activating Rensen Tengai, Uryu enhances his damage output and the amount of spiritual power he can acquire, making it easier to use his spiritual pressure moves. So this is Rensen Tengai is basically the technique where he uses Reishi to control his body parts. And he used this technique against Mayuri when Mayuri paralyzed him with his sword ability and he wasn't able to move. So he used the Reishi in the surrounding areas to make his body parts move and so he can keep on fighting. So the way it seems like they're implementing this in the game is that he just gains a damage output. He gets more damage on his moves. Plus, he gains meter quicker than others, so he's able to use more spiritual pressure moves over and over compared to other characters. Then we got one more move highlight of him shooting 3 arrows, then a follow-up attack. He Hurricane Rakus behind the opponent, shoots 1 more arrow, and then Hurricane Rakus again in front of the opponent and shoots another arrow, which looked pretty dope. And I wonder if that's only a move you can do while you're in Awakening. And then right here we see that he has a reawakening when he's able to activate Let's Still, and it looks like an ultimate move. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to fight in a Let's Still form. It may just be an ultimate move, but who knows. And the last part of the trailer says strong with ranged attacks that can be performed unilaterally to keep opponents at bay. And yeah, that was Uryu's Ishida's trailer. And now we're gonna move on to Rukia's. So for Rukia, it says, a kind-hearted soul reaper with a old-fashioned way of speaking. She has plenty of resources to adapt to her opponents in battle. So that sounds like she's gonna be an all-arounder type of character. and let's see what these spiritual moves look like. So first off, we got her doing this triple slash attack. It looks like it's even more than that, but it's pretty quick. So it seems like her normal attacks is going to be pretty quick, which is good. So moving on from there, we got a signature move. This is a Hado technique, Shakuho. Create combos and various forms of power with a Shakuho by holding the input. So we didn't get a signature move from Uryu, but we got one for Rukia. So I wonder if everybody has a signature move or that's not the case. But with the Shakuho move, it says it changes while you hold the input. So we see that we get a multiple fire blast attacks, but maybe if you hold the input, you get a stronger one single attack that crumples the opponent and so on and so forth. Hopefully it gives you different hit properties that makes the character more intricate. I'm hoping for that, but that may not be the case. But take a quick look at the details that they got the spiritual footholds under the characters while they're walking in the air. That's dope. That's real attention to detail right there. That's really. But moving on from there, we're going to talk about her spiritual pressure move, which is Hado number 4, Byakurai. Release while stepping backward. Byakurai makes Rukia momentarily invincible, allowing for punishing attacks. So this is going to be one of her get out of dodge attacks where she gained invincibility stepping backwards, so it gives you some type of backwards movement to get away from the opponent, and then she shoots a lightning blast attack at you. I'm pretty sure Byakuya is going to have this type of move as well, but I believe his is going to be in his combos, while this is just one of her regular special attacks. The next spiritual pressure move is Hado number 33, Sokatsui, a follow-up attack that can be used after Rukia lunges and slashes successfully. So this attack looks pretty good. It looks pretty quick. It covers a good amount of distance. So you're probably going to be using this attack more of like a whiff punisher instead of like, or it probably could combo within your combos as well. So it looks like a really good move. So next up, we have her Awakening, and her Awakening is her Shikai activation, Sodanai Shirayuki, and she's able to use her Shikai base abilities now. So it says in her Awakening, releasing Shikai Sodanai Shirayuki strengthens Rukia overall capabilities and transfer her spiritual pressure moves to complement Sodanai Shirayuki's. And as you can see, her spiritual pressure moves are different now. They're more ice-based attacks now with her dances for her Shikai moves, which is pretty dope. And it seems like you could string together the spiritual pressure moves one after another to combo into each other. That's what it seems like. It's not too sure, but the way the gameplay is looking, that's what it seems like. And yeah, that was Rukia gameplay trailer, and she looks really good actually. She looks to be pretty quick. Her moves she look like she has a lot of evasion in her moves and so on and so forth. And with her Shikai Awakening build looks really good as well. And it says stronger strengths and array of abilities for many situations. So she's basically the jack of all trade character, which is really good. And now we moving on to Ichigo. So with Ichigo being the main character of the series, we've seen the most stuff so far from Ichigo, but this gives you a little bit more to look forward to. A very powerful and resourceful end fighter, Ichigo is a substitute Soul Reaper who fights using his sword and hides an unknown power within him. So let's check out this gameplay. So the first couple attacks we see is him swinging his sword around 3 times. This looks like to be his basic attack combo. So this part right here is talking about reverse action, and reverse action is a mechanic that everybody has in this game, and this talks about some of Ichigo's reverse actions and what does it do. So it says reverse action is the key to offense and defense in this game. In addition to the effects of the normal reverse action, Ichigo is given various enhancements such as boosting basic performance, changes in some actions, and increasing damage from Kikon moves. So it sounds like Ichigo get buff stats in defense, speed, and attack, maybe different move properties, and his spiritual attack does increase damage. So next we got distinctive techniques, and it says special flash attack, a move that attacks while charging forward. When successfully executed, the attack can be continued if additional input is made during the attack. So it seems like every character has something very unique to them, and this is Ichigo's unique special attack that no one else has. And basically it's a move that charges forward towards your opponent. If it hits and you press an additional input, you get extra attacks at the end. So it seems really good. So moving on, we're going to talk about Ichigo's spiritual pressure move, and this is spiritual pressure move 1. And it says wielding, an attack used by wielding Zangetsu that momentarily makes Ichigo invincible. An additional powerful attack is activated when it successfully hits. So this is Ichigo invincible attack, and this is basically his get off me move. And you're going to be using this attack when you're feeling very pressured and you want the opponent to get off you, and there's any type of gap in between the pressure, you could use this move. And the next thing we get to see is Ichigo Awakening, which is obviously his Bankai Tensa Zangetsu. And it says Ichigo performance, speed, and defense dramatically increases, as well as a number of additional special flash attacks, allowing for more aggressive attacks to be carried out. So basically he becomes faster, has an increase in defense, he get more additional attacks to the special flash attack that we seen earlier, and he just become an all-out rush down character at this point. As we can see in the gameplay, he's way quicker with his attacks. He has multiple slashes and moves. He zips around a lot, and so on and so forth. And we know he has a hollow mask as well in his gameplay, partial hollow mask. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, I'm really surprised that these trailers is really good, and we getting a lot of information out of these trailers. They giving us a lot of stuff that I'm surprised for this game getting announced only like 2 weeks ago. We getting a lot of information out of these trailers. That's really good. And the last part of this trailer says Ichigo Kurosaki, high damage to opponent and easy to handle. So it seems like he's going to be one of those pick up and go characters. Obviously he's the main character, so you got to make him easy to use because everybody's going to appeal to him. So that's really good, and this trailer is dope. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the road for this video. This has been a Uryu, Rukia, and Ichigo breakdown character trailer for y'all. Hopefully y'all was able to enjoy the video. If y'all did enjoy the video, please smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'm gonna have a lot more content for y'all to enjoy. And that's pretty much it. I hope all of you have a nice day. Peace.